All right, let's get to our morning business report. Changes are coming to a debit card program used by millions receiving Social Security.
And a new survey shows many families are not able to keep up with the high cost of college. Channel 3's Jane King live at the New York Stock Exchange with those stories and more. Good morning, Jane.
Yeah, Tracy and Caitlin, good morning. In fact, half of parents admit they have no idea how they're going to afford their kids' college education. Now, a survey of 500 parents of high school seniors who intend to enroll in a four-year university this fall found the average parent has saved about $37,000 for their child's schooling. Only 32% have enough to fully fund a degree. And according to the survey conducted by Talker Research on behalf of College App, half are expected to be able to, or they expect to be able to save enough, but 65% were surprised by the actual cost of a college degree. Well, a major change to Social Security coming for recipients who get their benefits sent to a debit card. The Treasury Department is changing the bank that handles those debit cards. So Fifth Third Bank is replacing Comerica as the financial agent for the Direct Express card program. The Treasury Department will begin sending current Direct Express card holders a new Fifth Third Bank card later this year. In the meantime, the current card is fully functional. And Google's YouTube has settled a lawsuit brought by a minor who claimed the platform damaged his mental health. This is ahead of a second California trial over social media's role in the youth mental health crisis. No terms were released, but a Google spokesperson, Jose Castaneda, said that the lawsuit had been amicably resolved and the company's focus remains on building age-appropriate products and parental controls. Okay, the Dow up 182 points yesterday. The tech stocks struggled again. Airlines rose on lower oil prices, but the big oil companies fell. Now this morning, really strong earnings from Micron Technology. It's an AI chip company, and that's setting the tech sector on fire again. So we're looking at a higher start today, especially the NASDAQ. Live from the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Jane King. Back to you.